I am in Scotland, currently floating in the biggest loch in the UK in terms of surface area. And I've got my paddleboard. There's an island over there. And the plan today is to paddleboard, which I've done to get here, over to the island and explore it. So let's go. In the Scottish Highlands once again, and I will be for the foreseeable future and the next load of videos. Wow. My paddleboard is currently floating away from me, so I need to go and get it. Oh, come back here, you. Come back here, you. Come back here.
Especially if you should have into this.
Yeah. If you use them, they're definitely worth it, but that's the issue. Down in Leeds, we don't really use them that much.
But we're in Glasgow, so...
Yeah.
There's one of them in Glasgow, you're a snob.
See you later. Thanks. I need to get my balance in a bit. This is a bit dodgy. Mission Island. Let's go. Oh, I nearly fell in. Shitting hell. Shit on the wretched thing. I'm going to fall in. I don't know if the dry bag's dry bagging at the moment. The weather is stunning. It's about 28 degrees. And I actually can't believe it. We've paddled out on our paddle boards to an island in the middle of the loch, and we're going to explore around the island and explore the island, take you guys along with us. So let's go. Obviously we're in a very deep cold loch, so with life jackets for safety, really important. Today the weather is stunning, as I said, and the temperature of the loch is nowhere near as cold as I thought, but it's still important to have this in case you get cramp or get into problems in the water. I've got my sliders for exploring the island, and I've got my dry bag, which I got on Amazon. The dry bag has the van keys, sun cream, my sunglasses, my phone, that kind of stuff in it. The van's parked in a car park up there. This island is quite close to land, but you still have to paddle for about 5-10 minutes to get here, and wow, this is just breathtaking. No, it's floating away. All right, let's go. Let's try and get on and survive. Honestly, in terms of WJAR adventures and exploring an abandoned island in Loch Lomond in the Scottish Highlands, it can't get much better than that. And that's where we are right now. This has been a bucket list thing for me to do for so long, and the conditions are perfect. Look at this. Look how clear the loch is, so calm, and you don't see that often in Scotland, so wow. Let's jump in and, you know, let the Scottish water sink over me. Oh, it is a little bit chilly, I'm not going to lie, crew. Oh, blithering hell. Yeah, slightly colder than I thought, but not too bad. Ah. Oh, blithering hell. Right, we ready? Oh. Oh. No better feeling. Swimming in a loch in Scotland, and it's not even that cold. Right, I'm going to go and see what the island looks like from the other side, and then we're going to go and explore it. Explore the island with the paddleboard. Oh, I can get some speed with this technique, bloody hell. Pretty stunning views on the other side so far, everyone. My arms, my back. Oh. I've just paddled round to the other side, and this is what it looks like. Boom. Now that, in my opinion, is a lot more cinematic looking at it from this angle, because the sun's hitting it from the other side. Wow, wow, wow. Oh God. Goodbye, paddleboard. I'll see you on the other side. Oh, something just touched me in the water. Luckily, thankfully, it was only the life jacket straps. Let's do a dunk. Okay, got a bit closer to the old island. This is just sensational. Big goose right there. Look at those trees. I actually can't believe how sunny it is. This is insane. What the hell? Where are we? I was saying earlier, the weather in the lake makes it look like we're in the lakes in northern Italy, like Lake Iseo and Lake Garda. It's honestly that hot and that impressive. I can't believe it. Well, I can, because Scotland is the one. Scotland is the place to come. Right, let's go and explore this wretched island. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no, I just saw one round the other side of the island. I disturbed it, unfortunately. Oh. I've made it to Treasure Island. Hopefully I won't be disturbing these geese. Exciting times. Need to make sure that I check for ticks in these bushes as well. Oh look, there's a nice little flat spot. Honestly, you could pitch a tent there. It's not a crazy idea. I think the goose was just down here. Oh look, there it is. I'm not going to go too close, I don't want to disturb it. Look, just through those trees down there. Last video, insane. Had that amazing park up, found that incredible swimming spot, and this is day 2 of me being here. I know it's video 2, so therefore probably week 2, but this is day 2. So in 2 days, the weather's been as good as it has been, and I've had these incredible experiences. Don't worry guys, as well, I know videos are much more entertaining when I've got George and the others with me. So very soon the videos will have people, and it will be a group travel adventure, or there'll be 2 or 3 of us. It won't just be me, because as much as these solo adventures are good, I think I prefer, and you guys prefer, you know, having a mixture of personalities and a mixture of people on the channel and on these videos. I'm not saying it's not a great experience and a great memory, but you know, it would be better with people, but it's still absolutely out of this world. Oh, look at that big mushroom, what the hell? It's like I'm on Treasure Island. Alright guys, that's the island done. Basically just a really nice scenic little spot full of trees and bushes and little flowers and nice rocks, but it's mainly, you know, the paddleboarding around it which is the main thing. It's pretty cool landing on the island and exploring it there. It's quite bright today, so I got my sunglasses, brought in the old dry bag. Ooh, what's in there? Okay, so I'm still sat on this lovely island, just sinking in the views. Loch Lomond is apparently the largest inland stretch of water in Great Britain by surface area. I already told you that. It's the second largest in volume after, I'll give you 2 seconds to guess. Loch Ness. Loch Ness holds the most water in the UK. Loch Lomond contains over 30 islands, including the largest freshwater island in the British Isles. We're probably halfway up the loch, something like that, so we don't really want to go to the biggest island because it's so far down south and loads of tourists would be there. That's the reason for that. Apparently Loch Lomond is around 200 metres deep. The deepest loch in Scotland is Loch Morar at, I think it's 300 metres or maybe more. I think 310 metres, something like that. I'm going to go and visit there in a future video. So yeah, there you go, a few little facts about this bloody incredible loch. I'm going to leave the island now and just go and paddleboard around the loch and go and see what it has to offer from different angles and different areas. I've got my dry bag with all the bits and bobs in, nice and secured, let's hope. Haven't actually tested if it works yet, but I suppose this lock will either destroy my car keys and my phone or keep them safe. Let's wait and see. In the bonny waters of Loch Lomond, in the Loch Lomond and Trossachs National Park. Oh yeah, I forgot that this was a national park. Loch Lomond and the Trossachs. Another one has been visited again. I have visited here in the past, and boom, boom, boom. I'm currently floating back towards the island. Not something I wanted to be doing. So I'm gonna, you know, turn this wretched GoPro off, turn around and go and explore. My mother is about 200 metres over there, bloody hell. She's having the time of her life out here. Having the time of our lives. Oh no, I'm rocking. Someone's got a motorboat or something and it's bloody, oh Jesus. Look at all these, look at this, it's rocking me. Boom, boom. I am leaving the island in my wake. That is definitely the best way to travel on the paddleboard. Lying down and using both arms. So much easier than standing up or kneeling down with that one-sided oar. Oh, look at those jet skis. Now that looks like good fun, but at the same time not quite as tranquil as what I'm experiencing. I keep floating down there. Oh, get me back this way! If there wasn't the sound of those jet skis and it was just peaceful like it will be in a minute, this is honestly one of the most peaceful and tranquil moments. Having probably what's going to be the best weather this weekend in the whole year in Scotland, and being lucky enough to be sat in the middle of its largest loch, sinking in the weather and the views. It's so peaceful and such an amazing experience. There's probably only a handful of days in the whole calendar, in the whole year in Scotland, where it's this warm, this clear, this calm. These wretched jet skis, get out of here, you're ruining the tranquil moment. So we try and get a few waves. Yeah, nice one. Now then, I have unfortunately got a huge dilemma and I've lost the paddle for the paddleboard. It must have been when I was laying down on it and I was paddling, and it must have just slipped out because I put it in that bit there and secured it, and it was secured fine, but I must have nudged it out of place when I was paddling, when I was lying down. And it's metal, doesn't float or anything, so that is now lost to Loch Lomond. I've lost my paddleboard paddle. The only good thing about this situation is that it means that I'll still be able to use the paddleboard because I've mainly been lying down on it and kind of paddling laying down. So that's just what I'm going to have to do from now on, and when other people come to stay with me in Scotland, they'll just have to use the other paddle on the other paddleboard, but that is not great. You win some and you lose some, unfortunately, and I've lost the paddle, but I've got this experience, so I've won and I've lost. Just getting one with a floaty grip's important, but so that if you do drop it, you can find it. I don't really understand the design on those metal ones. Those kind, interested Scottish Glaswegian people that were, you know, giving us a good send-off, they've gone. I wanted them to be here and to just, yeah, come in with a roar and a scream and a shout on the bonny banks of Loch Lomond. I am gonna go and jump off the paddleboard. Oh. Right, it's gonna be a bit... Oh. Oh. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed that video. We'll see you in the next video, potentially while swimming in Scotland's longest freshwater loch. I am now gonna go off YouTube. I'm gonna put the camera down and I'm just gonna sit and enjoy the views on Loch Lomond. Goodbye, like, subscribe. We've also got a Patreon, so if you want to help us out and support us on there, link in the description. And yeah, see you in the next video, guys. By the way, you don't have to do the Patreon. If I was you, I wouldn't do it, but if you want to help the channel out, make experiences like this happen in the future in videos, then go for it. But if not, doesn't matter. And goodbye. Okay, I'm now gonna take the life jacket off and just go for a nice swim. Hello, hello.